everyone, it's Melissa. Today's video is a hairdo. It's this hairdo. It's very simple, but I talked about a curling iron or a curling brush that I had on Instagram, and somebody said, well, do a video on it. So I said, okay, that I would. So this is the video. This is the curling brush, or it's a heated brush. I know that a lot of people have the brush dryer, you know, that dries your hair. This is not it. No no air comes out of it. This is just a heated brush. So the base of it, it's like a curling iron with these stiff plastic bristles that come out of it. And the bristles don't really get that hot. They just help hold your hair, which is why I like it. It's great for curtain bangs because it will just grab those bangs. Uneven. My hair is broken off in places, new hair, old hair, broken hair, all kinds of hair. It's very uneven. So when I try to roll on a curling iron, if I want it to go all the way to the end, a lot of the hair will fall out. Well, with this, I can go all the way to the end. As I'm rolling up, I can grab other hair and add to it, and these bristles catch it. I can't do that with a curling iron. I can't open it back up and catch it with the curling iron, but these bristles will. So the base of it is hot, and then this inside, it's metal in there, and then these plastic bristles. My mother had one, and she had the best hair. Of course, she had very, very thick hair. Even when she went through chemo, all her hair didn't fall out. It was still, she still had a lot of it. But she lost half of her hair, but she still had more hair than I did. She just had really good hair. But she always used this, and she had hair, it would go from anywhere from her shoulders to her cheeks. You know, she kind of wore it bobbed with bangs. And so she would kind of fluff her bangs, you know, back on it. Kind of like Linda Evans. She wore her hair kind of like Linda Evans in Dynasty. So she'd do her little bangs back and then turn the ends under. She always used one of these. So I got to thinking about, thought, I wonder if I can still find one of those, and I did. I found it at Sally's. Now, I found it in the store. I didn't, as a quick look online, I didn't find it at Sally's. I'll look at Amazon. They may have it there. But I found it in store at Sally's. Let me show you what it looks like. It has the word ion on it, and it's purple. And it was just in a box that had ion on it, I-O-N. So if you're in Sally's, you might look for it. I don't even remember now what I paid for it. I've had it for several weeks, so, and using it a lot. I have used it constantly. I shampooed my hair this morning. Sometimes I do it at night. Sometimes I do it in the morning. It just depends. But here's what I used. I used the curling iron, just did all over, and after I would hold the curl for about 13 seconds and then take it out, put a Velcro in, and then put a bobby pin in to hold the Velcro. That's all I did. On the crown, this piece and the piece in front of the crown, I took a rat tail comb, teased the root, and sprayed the root with the Fashion Work 12 from Redken. And then did my curling iron, let it sit for about 13 seconds, took it out, put the Velcro in. So I do show that, and I speed up part of it, but you can still, I do my whole head, so you can still see what it looks like. And then, you know, sprayed it with this. So it's just extremely simple, very, very simple, but it's just a good tool to have. I think it's very versatile. It's like hot rollers, but the thing that I'm having with hot rollers is they are heavy. And they're kind of hard to stay in my hair, and it's like it's pulling on my scalp, and I'm afraid it's going to cause distress on my roots and cause my hair to fall out worse. That's what I'm worried about with the rollers, because I have some heavy ones, and I still will wear them occasionally, use them occasionally, but I'm afraid to use them every day. I'm afraid it's going to make my hair fall out worse. I just don't want that stress on my roots pulling it. This is just very light, and the Velcro roller just weighs nothing. So, and I just feel like this is just doesn't get as hot as a curling iron does. Plus, it's just easier to work with. You can just, you know, it turns, you know, real easily like that. I can just whip it back, and it just, those bristles just catch those hairs real nicely. So it's simple. it's a real simple video, but anyway, I hope you like it, and thank you. Okay, I've done the camera kind of far back so that I zoomed out so that you could see my hair a little bit better. So I did shampoo it this morning. Sometimes I shampoo it in the morning, sometimes I shampoo it at night. If it seems like I've got a little more time in the morning, I do like to do it in the morning because it is fresher. But if I need to get to work earlier and I've got things, appointments or something I have to do, a lot of times I'll shampoo it the night before. So I did shampoo it this morning. Okay, so I get all the tangles out, and I like the most height at the crown. So I will tease the, sections of the crown with a little brush, with a little rat tail brush. Then I'll spray it, the root, with this, it's Redken Fashion Work 12. It's a working hairspray. It holds the root nicely, but it isn't like super stiff. So I take the back part right here. Get the tangles out. And then tease my roots are showing. My roots are growing in. I got to get my hair colored tomorrow. Okay, then tease the root and spray it. And then take my curling brush. And the nice thing about this is you can kind of tuck the ends in a little bit, and it kind of grabs the bristles, kind of grab a little bit to get stray hairs tucked in. I used to hold it about 13 seconds. Then unwind it and put in a Velcro. And put a bobby pin in. Okay, and then I do the one in front of it too. Same thing. Tease the root, spray the root a little bit, take the brush, work it toward the end, and then pick up any pieces that get out. Those bristles will grab it. Okay, unwind it and put a Velcro in. Okay, my bangs, I don't spray or anything. And if you notice, they're different lengths. So we got my regular bangs and you got long pieces coming down, and that's why I like this, because I can go to my regular bangs, where the regular length is, and then start winding, and then just it picks up the rest of it like that and gets it tucked in. Okay, take it down, put it in a Velcro. And a bobby pin. Okay, the next part I'll just probably speed up. I do two back, and then two kind of back here. And especially on this, like the sides, I go to the end where you can see all this hair has fallen down, but I can pick it up. I can grab it with those bristles. Put it in like that. And it just does that so much better than a curling iron does.
I just what I do when I'm out. So try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car.
Okay, now I'm done, and I just take the same Redken Fashion Work 12 and just spray each one to give a little something extra. So what I usually do is I usually go take my bath, or I go put my makeup on, or I go make some coffee or something like that. But you know, I'll go do some other things around the house, let it cool off real well, just till it feels, you know, it already feels cool, but I like to let it sit for a while, as long as possible. Taking my hair down is usually the last thing that I do, so I will be back in a little bit. Okay, I have let it sit for a good while. Now I'm gonna take it down. Okay, after I get it down, you know, see, it makes great big curls or big waves. After I get it down, then I usually kind of, you know, go upside down like that. Well, you can't see, but I run my fingers through. I take my fingers like that, rub it through, and then kind of, you know, fix it the way I want it. I kind of have to go to the other mirror, so I will be back in a minute. I'm going to go to the other mirror. Okay, so I sat back down, and I'm having to do this part again because I had taken my hair down and showed you how I fixed it and everything, and talked to you all, and I had lipstick, all over my teeth, so I'm having to do this part again. The only thing I did when I took my hair down, I did it upside down, took my fingers, spread them apart, and then just kind of briefly combed it through, flipped my hair over. I'll see which side I want to part it on. I was going to part it on this side, but then I decided at the last minute to do it on this side, so I flipped it over. The nice thing about this, it does your bangs really nicely, so you can go either side or do your bangs. It's really good on curtain bangs. You can just kind of do them like that, and or do one big roller with them, and when you take them down, it'll just kind of flip back nicely. Kind of a Farrah Fawcett type thing, but it does work nicely on curtain bangs. It makes them go really nicely where it'll kind of stay out of your eyes better. But you can do side bangs with these, or center bangs, whatever you want to do, and make your bangs fluffy or whatever. I really like this a lot. But anyway, this is the finished look, and I just kind of did my hair over and then took a little hairspray and just kind of sprayed over, and that was about it. It just, I don't know, it just kind of gives it a nice casual look without, just for a change from like beachy waves or curly hair or super straight hair, just another option. So very simple. I'm almost embarrassed to do this because it was so simple, but I'll go ahead and put it up. Thank you so much for watching. I sure do appreciate it. Everyone have a wonderful week coming up, and please stay safe. Talk to you later, and I appreciate it. Bye-bye.